Amidst the hurried footsteps and the hushed whispers of medical professionals, a young woman, Sarah, anxiously awaits her doctor's appointment. Her heart pounds in her chest, and her mind is filled with a whirlwind of questions and fears. About 1 in every 3 Americans will develop some form of malignancy during his or her lifetime. Despite these grim statistics, doctors have made great progress in understanding the biology of cancer cells, and they have already been able to improve the diagnosis and treatment of cancer. But instead of just waiting for new breakthroughs, you can do a lot to protect yourself right now. Screening tests can help detect malignancies in their earliest stages, but you should always be alert for symptoms of the disease. The American Cancer Society developed this simple reminder years ago: change in bowel or bladder habits, a sore that does not heal, unusual bleeding or discharge, thickening or lump in the breast or elsewhere, indigestion or difficulty swallowing, obvious change in a wart or mole, nagging cough or hoarseness. What's the link between cancer and diet? Some cancer risk factors, such as genetics and environment, are out of your control, but research suggests that about 70% of your lifetime risk of cancer is within your power to change, including your diet. Avoiding cigarettes, limiting alcohol, reaching a healthy weight, and getting regular exercise are all great steps for preventing cancer. Adopting a healthy diet can also play a vital role. Imagine a world where cancer is no longer a dreaded word, a looming shadow over our lives. A world where we have the power to take charge of our health and reduce our risk of this insidious disease. In this video, I'll be sharing some simple but effective tips that you can use to improve your health and reduce your risk of cancer. 8 ways to stay healthy and prevent cancer. 8 healthy behaviors can go a long way toward improving your health and lowering your risk of many cancers, as well as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and osteoporosis. And even small changes can have a big impact. So take control of your health and encourage your friends and family to do the same. Choose 1 or 2 behaviors to start with. Once you've got those down, move on to the others. Maintain a healthy weight. Keeping weight in check can be hard, but it has amazing health benefits, including lowering the risk of 13 different cancers. A few simple tips can help. First off, if you're overweight, focus on not gaining any more weight. This by itself has real benefits. Then, when you're ready, try to take off some extra pounds for an even greater health boost. Tips: fit physical activity and movement into your life each day. Limit time in front of the TV and computer and try to stand more. Eat a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Choose smaller portions, eat more slowly, and limit sugary drinks. Exercise regularly. Few things are as good for you as regular physical activity. While it's not always easy to find the time, it's important to fit in at least 30 minutes of activity every day. More is even better, but any amount is better than none. Tips: choose activities you enjoy. Many things count as exercise, like walking, gardening, and dancing. Make exercise a habit by setting aside the same time for it each day. Go to the gym at lunchtime or take a walk after dinner. Keep it fun and stay motivated by exercising with someone. Be active as a family. Go to the park, take walks, and play active games. Don't smoke or use smokeless tobacco. Tobacco causes many types of cancer, along with other serious problems. So, stay tobacco-free. If you smoke or use smokeless tobacco, like chewing tobacco, snuff, or snus, quitting is one of the best things you can do for your health. Yes, it's hard, but you can do it. Tips: keep trying. It often takes many attempts before you quit for good. Talk to a doctor about quitting, which can double the chances of success. Talk to your kids about the dangers of smoking, vaping, and using smokeless tobacco. The best message to kids is being tobacco-free. Eat a healthy diet. The basics of healthy eating are pretty simple. Focus on fruits, bread instead of sugary cereal and white bread. Choose dishes made with olive or canola oil, which are high in healthy fats. Cut back on fast food and store-bought snacks, like cookies. Eating a healthy diet is best, but consider a standard multivitamin if you regularly fall short. Limit alcohol. 0 is best. Drinking alcohol can increase the chances of developing 6 different types of cancer, and just half to 1 drink a day can increase the risk of breast and colon cancer. While moderate drinking may be good for the heart in older adults, 0 alcohol is the healthiest choice overall. Tips: choose non-alcoholic beverages at meals and parties. Avoid occasions centered around alcohol. Talk to a healthcare professional if you feel you have a problem with alcohol. When appropriate, discuss the dangers of drugs and alcohol with children. Protect yourself from the sun and avoid tanning beds. While the warm sun can feel great, too much exposure to it can lead to skin cancer, including melanoma, and tanning beds can be just as harmful. Skin damage starts early in childhood, so it's especially important to protect children. Tips: if possible, steer clear of direct sunlight between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., peak burning hours. It's the best way to protect yourself. Use hats, long-sleeve shirts, and sunscreens with SPF 30 or higher. Don't use tanning beds or tanning booths. Protect kids first and set a good example by always wearing sunscreen and the right clothing. Protect against sexually transmitted infections. Sexually transmitted infections, like human papillomavirus, HPV, hepatitis, and HIV, can cause a number of different cancers. Protecting against these infections can lower risk. Try to always practice safer sex, which lowers the chance of getting a sexually transmitted infection. It's also important to follow HPV vaccine recommendations for children and adults. Boys and girls should get vaccinated at 9 to 12 years old, which helps prevent cancer later in life. But the vaccine is recommended up to age 26 and can be given up to age 45. Talk to a healthcare provider or visit cdc.gov/HPV for more information. Tips: make sure your healthcare provider includes the HPV vaccine as part of your child's regular vaccinations. If not, ask for it. If you're an adult and haven't had the HPV vaccine, talk to a provider about getting it. If you're not sure if you've had the vaccine, ask your parents or try to find a copy of your vaccine record. Get screening tests. There are a number of important screening tests that can help protect against cancer. Some of these tests find cancer early when it is more treatable, while others can actually help keep cancer from developing in the first place. Guidelines can vary, but talk with your healthcare provider about screening at these ages. Age 21, cervical cancer. Age 40, breast cancer, prostate cancer. For African American men and others at highest risk, discuss the benefits and risks of screening with a healthcare provider. Age 45, colon cancer, prostate cancer. For average risk men, discuss the benefits and risks of screening with a healthcare provider. Age 50, lung cancer. For people who smoke or used to smoke. If you have a family history of cancer, you may need to get tests at a younger age. Thank you for watching, and that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great videos on health and fitness. Stay tuned.